So we are all here as a spiritual family, regardless of how willing you were when you first got here. This is maybe your first day or your second days here, and I have seen that your practice has been wonderful. So you should give yourself a really big round of applause. Today, I will share with you a topic that is, you are a Buddha. So whenever you hear the word Buddha, you think about our historical Shakyamuni Buddha, right? Today, let us experiment. What does it take to be a Buddha? A Buddha simply means a person who is awakened. Are you awakened right now? Yes? You're not sleepy, right? So meaning that you are awakening. So you are a Buddha. That's it, easy, piece of cake. But that's not easy. Let me share with you some of the things that a Buddha knows. First of all, a Buddha is someone who sees things differently. Let's do an example. So do you see? Let me borrow a flower. I'll put it back. Do you see a flower here? You all see the flower. What is the color? Red. What is the name of this color of this flower? Rose. How do you know? Someone told you? You learned from school? Right? Do you think the Buddha would see this one and he said it is a rose? Huh? Yes, of course. He also see a rose, right? He also see a color. However, he doesn't judge this flower is whether it is more beautiful than like a lily flower or a sunflower. So he see each flower with just different distinct features of that flower. Similarly, he see you as you. He doesn't see you and then compare you to another person. There is a newcomer who comes to a village to live there, but he doesn't know what people are like in that village. So he went to a temple to ask the master there. He asked, "Dear master, do you think I would like the people here? How are the people? Are the people nice here?" The master think a little bit and asked back, "So tell me, how were the people where you came from?" And the newcomer said, they were nasty and greedy, and they were angry, and they lived for cheating and stealing. That's how the people where I come from were. And the master replied, those are exactly the type of people you would find here. Then the man left. And the second newcomer comes to the village. So he also goes to the master and asks, are they nice people? And the master asked the same question. How were the people where you came from? And the second newcomer say, they were sweet, they lived in harmony, they care for one another, they respect one another, and they were seekers of the truth. They are very mindful people. And the master say, that is exactly how people here are. So same people, same village, but two different people describe two different things. The first one only see the bad in people, right? But the second one see the good in people. They both see, but they see differently. So how are the people in your village? Do you see them as good people or as bad people? Each of us has negative seeds in us, and we also have positive seeds in us, right? We have loving seeds, we have compassionate seeds, we have mindful seed, but we also have what? Angry seeds, we also have greedy seed, we also have crazy seeds, right? How do you cultivate your seeds? You cultivate your good seed or you cultivate your bad seed? It depends on how you cultivate, you will get the fruit that you cultivate. So if people ask you, how are the people in the retreat? What do you answer? You want to see like the Buddha, right? You want to see the good in people. Of course, people have shortcomings. People are people, right? Sometimes we do dumb stuff. But we see others, see the good in them. So to bring out the good in people. If your mind is full of assumption, conclusion, and beliefs and prejudices, it has no way to penetrate new things. It just repeats the past impressions. So you want to look at things, look at people with a Buddha's mind, Buddha's eye. See the good in people. So a Buddha is someone who see differently. And how do we see differently? How do we bring out good seeds in other people? We see with gratitude, we see with gratefulness. There was a girl who was very stubborn, and she often ignored her parents. Right? One day when her mom came home from work and seeing the house was not tidy, the dishes were in the sink, so mother, yelled at her, and the girl just ran away. Her mother tried to catch up with her, but the girl was so fast. She ran so fast, and her mother couldn't catch up with her. After wandering around the city for an hour, the girl was hungry, and she didn't have any money because she was a teenager. She didn't have any money, and she went to a food vendor. There was a lady who sold ramen noodle, and then she asked for a bowl of noodle. The lady looked at the girl and pitied her and gave her a bowl of hot noodle soup. And after finishing the bowl of noodle, the girl said, thank you many times to that lady. And she said, you are the kindest person that I have ever met in my life. I am a stranger to you, but you gave me a bowl of noodle for free. Thank you so much. The lady looked at her, pat her on the head and said, I only gave you a bowl of noodle and you are already that grateful? How about your parents? How much have they given you since you were born? Are you being grateful to them? Listen to that. The girl was thinking, and then she was crying a lot. Because if you think about that, a stranger, right, gave her just a bowl of noodle, and she became so grateful for that. Let alone her parents gave her everything since she was born until now, right? We usually are easily being grateful for stranger than our parents, right? If someone gave you like $50, you would be very thankful, right? How much have your parents given you so far? Beyond counting, right? So how do you see differently? How do you see the good in people? You see with grateful heart, with gratitude, you know? That is how you can see like a Buddha. Each of us has done something for others in our life. So see that in them, see that in people. So don't complain about what life has not given you. Be more appreciative of what life have bestowed upon you. How much have you received from life, right? So be more grateful to see the good things in people. When you open your hearts and mind to the possibility to seeing the world from a different perspective, you embark on a transformative journey. Open your mind, open your heart for possibility. You will see life beyond the boundaries of familiarity, that you discover profound beauty around you. How you put a lens of a Buddha's perspective in your eye. That's how you can see differently. So that is the first thing. The Buddha is someone who sees differently. Second, A Buddha is someone who knows how to let go. A student came to ask his monk teacher. The student said, "Dear teachers, I am so stressed out. I am so sad. I'm anxious. I worried all the time. Can you please get all of these rid of my mind? Because of work, because of family, because of parents, because of friends." So the teacher, he was drinking tea, and he offered a cup of tea to that man. So the man hold the cup. The teacher pour tea into the cup, and he keep pouring into the cup. Even the cup is almost full, he keep pouring. What happened was that the water tea was hot, and the man couldn't hold the cup anymore. But he didn't dare to ask his teacher to stop. He just hold it, and it's burning. So he had to put the cup down. Then the teacher stopped pouring the tea, and he after that he took all the courage. He asked, why the cup was full, but you know still keep pouring tea into that. The teacher said, life never stops pouring stress, anxiety, worries onto you, regardless of who you are. For example, if you're a student, you have homework, you have peer pressure, you have, friends, and some of those sources could give you a lot of stress and anxiety. You cannot say, hey, stop that. You cannot say, life, please stop. Life keep pouring on you. Everyone, regardless of what you do, who you are. But when life keep pouring, you put it down, like the man put the cup down. What happened when he put the cup down? Would he still be burned by the hot tea? No, right? Yeah, let life pour tea into the cup, into your cup, but you already put down. You let go of the things, of people who are disturbing you, who are not nice to you, who are doing bad stuff. So you want to put down sometimes. When you feel like you are so stressed out, you don't have any energy, just let go of the thing that that hold you back for a while. Let go here doesn't mean that you get rid of it. Let go here doesn't mean you ignore it, but just put it down, like you put something on a table and you look at it. And will those people stop pouring? They will keep pouring, but it's not on your hand anymore. It's not in your hand anymore. It is on the table. And then what happened is that when the tea was cool, you can drink, you can enjoy it. It's like you have a pond of mud. You can grow lotus in there. The more mud, the better for your lotus. So use those stressful moments as your mud to grow lotus. We have a very beautiful floor here, right? Can we grow lotus on this beautiful floor? No, we cannot. We only can grow lotus from mud. Mud is dirty, right? You don't want to sit with a bowl of mud with you. but put that mud into a different use. Grow lotus with the mud. So we make use of that. We let go of the mud into its proper place. We let go of the things that, stresses us out. Talking about stress, I can guarantee you that you have never been as much stressful as I have been, because I happen to be older than most of you here. And I went to the most difficult school, university, one of the most difficult university in the US. So the kind of work that I had been through, you have no idea. So I can tell you that when you are anxious, worried, and stressed out, let go for a while. And then we come back to that later. So a Buddha is someone who knows how to let go. That is the second thing. Third, a Buddha is someone who knows who she or he is. Do you know who you are? It is not a trick question. It's just an honest question. Do you know who you are? Yet when I ask who you are, you would tell me your name, what else? Your age. Maybe you can go further to tell me your parents, your address, your phone number, maybe your Facebook, your Instagram. Those things are how you know who you are, right? However, there is one more thing you should know in order to know who you are. There was a poor drunken man who wandered, around the city. And when he traveled, he was homeless. He traveled from city to city. And in one city, he happened to meet with his old friend. And his old friend was a wealthy man in that city. And then the friend, the wealthy man, invited the homeless man into his house to have a meal, to give him a place to stay for the night. So when the homeless man came to his friend's house, he was given food, new clothes, and wine to drink, right? So after a while, the homeless man became drunk again. But the wealthy man had to go out for a business, so he just let his friend sleep there. And the wealthy man secretly gave his friend a piece of diamond so that he can have something to start, maybe a business or a family, right? But you know where the wealthy man put the diamond? So inside the man's clothes. It was not obvious, but it was not like really hidden. If you touch there, you can see the diamond. When the homeless man was awake, he saw that his friend had gone, so he left without knowing that he had a precious stone in him, in his clothes. So he just left and be homeless again. After a few months, he still, keep traveling, wandering around cities to city. And then they happen to meet at another location. And the wealthy man was surprised that he gave a piece of diamond and still saw his friends poor and homeless. Why didn't he use the diamond to start a business or buy a house or whatever, And he asked his friend, "Dear friend, how come you are still very poor? Didn't I give you a diamond? Why didn't you use that?" And the homeless man was surprised and said, "What diamond? Check your clothes again." And he checked and he see the diamond. So this story symbolizes that each of us was given a piece of precious stone. Have you found it yet? Have you? Check again. It's not in your clothes. Check. Have you seen your diamond? So, what is that diamond? What is the diamond for you? How do you know who you are when you find that piece of precious stone? You want me to show you how to find it?
Yes.
Yes? So you want the diamond, real diamond, or the thing that define who you are? Both. Very clever. So the diamond here is your awakening nature. The purpose of this retreat is for you to return to that diamond. It is more precious than anything else. You see, houses, buildings will eventually vanish. Everything will go. But your inner awakening nature will always be there with you. One of a great psychologist who lived through Holocaust shared that they cannot take away what you put in your mind. So they can take away your possessions, your house, your car, but never take away what you put in your mind and what is in your mind. So that is your diamond. When you open your eyes, you see the world, right? When you close your eyes, you see your universe. It is easy to see the world outside. It is very hard seeing your universe. What is your universe? Have you spent enough time to discover your universe? Or you're busy in chasing dreams and external material things? So here, when you come to this practice, we invite you to stop seeing the outside world and start looking in you. Sometimes it is a mess inside, right? That is one of the reasons people don't want to close their eyes and meditate. Because it is like a mess inside. You try to stop thinking, but then you think and then you stop again, but then you think about another things, and then that thing leads to another things, and so on and so forth. And nowadays you have phones, and when you meditate, you just think about, what my friend is doing on Facebook, or what is on with the game that I just started playing. So you don't have enough time to explore your universe. That's why you forget that you have a diamond, and you wander like that drunken man. Even though you are awake, but sometimes you wander like a drunken man. So now this retreat allows you to return to that special precious stone that you possess for as long as you have lived. So let that question, let that exploration start today. Every day, stop looking outward and start looking inside of you. Remember what I said? When you open your eyes, you see the world. But when you close your eyes, you see your universe. Always remember one important thing that identify who you are is not just your name, not your address, not your Facebook, not your house, not your external things, but one important thing is your inner special precious diamond. And let me know when you have found it, okay? And if that diamond is found, then you'll be really wealthy for the rest of your life. So let's summarize 3 things that we have learned today about being a Buddha. The first one is a Buddha is someone who sees things differently. The second thing is a Buddha is someone who knows how to let go. And the third thing is a Buddha is someone who knows who he or she is. Remember those 3 little things, and you are a Buddha. We have said and we have learned a lot during this retreat. One important lesson that I want you to take away is to remember that you are capable of being an awakened person. Whenever you are sad, whenever you are anxious, whenever you are down, just remember that I can be a Buddha. And a Buddha is someone who is awakened. And I don't have to be sad like this. I don't have to be anxious like this. I am more than this. And that is how you embark on the very first step, being a Buddha. So, in the awakened mind of a Buddha, love and understanding intertwine, creating a radiant perspective. With compassionate eyes, they behold humanity, free from judgment, nurturing hearts of kindness. Through letting go and self-realization, they unlock the path of inner harmony and purpose, illuminating the world with their authentic presence. Thank you for your listening, and I hope to see you as different Buddhas radiating your world. Thank you.